I used to have a list. It was a long, jagged line of things I had to become before I could finally allow myself to breathe. I think you have one too. We're taught from the time we can speak that ambition is the highest human virtue, that to be content with enough is a form of spiritual laziness. We live in a world that worships the hustle. We're told to optimize our mornings, monetize our hobbies, and disrupt our sleep. We treat our lives like a startup that has to show 20% growth every quarter, or we're failing. But lately, I've been wondering, growth toward what? I spent 15 years running. I climbed the ladders people told me to climb. I collected the titles. I earned the right to be tired. And then, one Tuesday afternoon, I sat in my car in a grocery store parking lot, and I realized I couldn't remember the last time I felt light. I was successful by every metric the world uses, yet I felt like a ghost haunting my own life. The problem with ambition is that it's a horizon, not a destination. You never actually arrive. You just get a better vantage point of the next mountain you're supposed to conquer. It's a trick of the light. We've pathologized peace. If someone asks you what you're working on and you say, "Actually nothing, I'm just enjoying my garden," they look at you with a mix of pity and confusion, as if you've given up. But what if the giving up is actually the moment you finally start living? What if the most radical thing you can do in a world obsessed with greatness is to be intentionally, unapologetically ordinary? There is a profound, quiet beauty in the unambitious life. I'm not talking about being a person who doesn't care. I'm talking about a person who has decided exactly what is worth caring about. When you stop trying to be the best, you finally have the energy to be present. An unambitious life isn't a small life. It's a deep one. It's a life where the highlight of your day isn't a promotion or a viral post, but the way the light hits the steam rising from your coffee. It's the 3-hour conversation with an old friend where neither of you looks at your phone. It's the hobby you do poorly just because you love the way it feels to try. In the ambitious world, everything is a means to an end. You read a book to gain an edge. You exercise to maximize performance. But in the unambitious life, the activity is the end. You read because the words are beautiful. You walk because the air is cool. You love because your heart is full. I know what the voice in your head is saying right now. It's the same one that used to scream at me. It says, "If you aren't remarkable, you'll be forgotten." And to that, I say, so what? We are so afraid of being average that we've turned our lives into a frantic performance for an audience that isn't even watching. We're burning our best years as fuel for a fire that doesn't actually keep us warm. There is a massive secret community of people out there who have opted out. They are the ones who turned down the big promotion because it would mean seeing their kids less. They are the ones who moved to a smaller house in a quiet town because they realized they didn't need a 4-car garage to be happy. They are the people who have realized that potential is a debt you don't actually have to pay back. They aren't unambitious because they lack talent. They are unambitious because they found something better than success. They found sovereignty. Choosing an unambitious life is an act of extreme bravery. It requires you to look at the entire world, at the billboards, the influencers, the LinkedIn updates, the family expectations, and say, "No, thank you. I'm good here." It's the realization that you don't need to leave a legacy to have lived a meaningful life. Your legacy isn't the buildings you built or the money you made. Your legacy is the quality of your presence. It's how it felt to be in a room with you. It's the quiet kindnesses that no one ever filmed for a reel. I've started to look at my life differently now. I don't ask myself, what can I achieve today? I ask, how can I inhabit this day? I've stopped trying to be a giant in my field, and I've started trying to be a giant in my own living room. I'm learning the names of the birds in my backyard. I'm learning how to cook a meal without checking my email. I'm learning that the void I was trying to fill with ambition wasn't a hole. It was a space that was meant to be left open for peace. So, here is my challenge to you. Pick one thing today that you usually do to get ahead and just don't do it. Forfeit a race you didn't want to run anyway. Sit on a bench and don't try to learn anything from the experience. The world will keep spinning. The treadmill will keep moving without you. And for a moment, you'll feel a pang of guilt. You'll feel like you're falling behind. But stay there. Wait for that feeling to pass. Because on the other side of that guilt is a version of yourself you haven't spoken to in a long time. The one who doesn't care about your resume. The one who just wants to see the sunset. There is a seat waiting for you in the ordinary. And trust me, the view from here is much better than the view from the top. Because from here, you can finally see the ground. And the ground is exactly where you were always meant to be.